baseball fans, and welcome an AL West matchup on the show. It's the Athletics taking on the Seattle Mariners. First pitch coming at you right after the break. About to get started here and towing the slab, Ryan Wu. What do we have on him?
Well, I'm interested to see how he utilizes his sinker to this lineup move. You know, it's not necessarily his go-to primary pitch, but he does mix it in when he needs it. He's just got to make sure that it's not flat. Otherwise, it's going to get hit hard. So look for him to throw it up there when he needs a big double play, a ground ball, something like that to get out of an inning, change it up for a hitter. Also, get those hitters looking down so that it opens up the top of the strike zone, especially late in an at-bat.
Lawrence Butler leading things off and takes a strike. It's in and out of his glove. And they get the out. Good recovery. Wasn't easy following the misplay. And time now to check out the A's lineup. A really frustrating showing for them in their last game. Lots of traffic on the bases, but they left a ton of runners on base. Couldn't cash in their chances, Chris.
They had plenty of chances. There's nobody to blame it on but themselves offensively. They just did a poor job converting in those situations. You have to figure out what's your plan going to be. Maybe watch some tape from the last game. Make the adjustment. So if you get those opportunities in this one, you've got a much better chance of scoring some runs.
Jacob Wilson now at the plate as he swings through strike one. That one finds the zone. 0-2. One out, base is empty. That just misses, and the count 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
The shortstop takes the ball.
2 strikes.
Hit on the ground to the right side, and foul ball. Fouls it back with 2 strikes.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Liner, base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away. So now the DH spot, Brent Rooker, 3 for 8 in the series coming in. And a foul ball. And that's in for a strike. Check on the runner. Wilson back in standing. Just off the outside part of the plate.
Really nice slider right there, sweeping across the dish, but just couldn't hang the edge.
Just misses with that one.
He's really tightening up his hitting zone with 2 strikes here. I love it.
And a swing and a miss. Now 2 away.
Well, he just ran out of patience there. He took a couple of pitches to even that count up at 2 balls and 2 strikes, but that time chased outside the zone.
And now a chance for Shea Langoliers. Homered last night, added another hit as well. Back to the mound. He's got it. And that'll do it. The A's strand 1. So now the Mariners offense gets to go to work for the first time. We've got no score. Major League Baseball is on the show. And we're back. And today's starting pitcher, Jeffrey Springs. What do we have on him?
Well, the key for him usually centers around his ability to command all 4 of his pitches. I mean, he can get by with 3 if one isn't working, but it becomes a little tougher to keep hitters guessing, especially when you start to get through the 2nd and 3rd time through the order. So we'll see how he incorporates all of his stuff into this one.
Here's Victor Robles. This is a guy you got to keep an eye on when he digs in. Definitely been known to drop a drag bunt from time to time, and he's pretty good at it, Chris.
Yeah, and he creates a sense of urgency for the defense because of the speed, because of the ability to put down that bunt.
Swings through that one for strike 1. Now you see even sluggers from time to time try and use the bunt really as a way to beat the shift. Robles launched a homer in his most recent game. Missed with a changeup. 2-2. Almost got him.
Straighten him up a little bit. This guy at the dish excels in 2-strike counts. Got to be careful with him out there on the mound.
Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. Pulled the string on the changeup.
This guy will throw any pitch in any count. 3-2. He goes off speed, gets the out.
Here's Donovan Solano. That one catches the corner for a strike.
0-1.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
Didn't recognize off speed. Thought it was fastball. A little bit out in front.
Swing and a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Well, he wasn't afraid to hit with 2 strikes. I think he choked up a little bit, maybe spread out, but he got the job done right there.
Now the Mariners catcher, Cal Raleigh, the switch hitter batting right. That one finds the zone. Strike 1.
0-1's the count.
Man at first, 1 away. That one not close, and it's 1-1. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Struck him out without a swing. That was pretty nasty. And now it's Julio Rodriguez. He was hitless in 4 at-bats yesterday. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. And that is the 3rd out of the inning. 1 left for Seattle. Scoreless after 1. And welcome back to the ballpark. This is J.J. Bleday.
J.J. Bleday.
Wu back to work. Off the mark there. 1-0. Wu in his 2nd season, 25 years old, and he was a 6th round draft pick in 2021. Swing and a ground ball, and that's just foul. Check swing, called strike. Breaking ball in there, got him looking, and one gone.
Well, he froze him with the changeup right there, and I think he was so geared up for fastball. Once he recognized that it was off speed, he just wasn't able to make an adjustment. So a really good strikeout, and pitcher just won the battle.
And now Max Schumann. Flying drive, and that's a base hit out into center field. So a man at first. Gio Urshela up next for the A's. Hitless of the first two games of the series. He's 0 for 8. Runner takes off. Pitch misses. Safe at second, and that was not close.
You know what? I like the aggressiveness right there. It looks like it's going to be tough to score in this one. Really good pitching so far. So why not try to put some pressure on him and see if you can steal the bag, get in the scoring position.
Fought off foul. Just missed. Next offering is in for a strike. One out, the runner at second here in game 3 of this 4-game series. Just misses. Full count now.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2.
Clearly trying to stay back a little bit longer for that changeup as he fouls that fastball back.
And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Pretty good spot on the outside, but just couldn't quite clip the zone. That's a stone cold take.
So here's Brown at the plate.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
On the ground to the left. Down the line, and it's foul. Late on that fastball. Patrick Johnson calling the balls and strikes.
Pretty standard zone for Johnson. Sometimes he might get a little jumpy, a little excited and expand the zone, but usually you at least feel like the pitcher on the mound is earning it, and that's important because you got to make players earn it.
And that one in the air, center field. Rodriguez sizes this one up, drops into the glove, and there's 2 away. Digging in, Tyler Soderstrom.
It's early, but these at-bats can impact the game just as much as they do later. Here's a chance to set the tone early for your team.
Rolled softly, but that goes foul. 0-1 now.
Nope, that's inside.
That's a strike, and he inches closer to getting out of the jam. First and second, 2 down. Here at the top of the second. Next offering is down low.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one.
He's in a tough spot, had to make a great pitch, did it, got the strikeout, gets out of the jam. Clearly, he's happy with those results.
Bottom of the inning. Now it's Randy Arozarena. That's a bullet, but it goes foul.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
Went with the sweeper, but it misses.
1 ball, 2 strikes the count.
And there's a ball. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. That K is his 3rd of the game.
Thought it was a pretty good pitch. Top of the strike zone. We're seeing more fastballs in that location. Hitters, especially with 2 strikes, have to be ready to pull the trigger.
To the right side, Schumann throws to first in time. 2 up, 2 down. Mitch Garver up to hit here.
This lineup's going to have to find a way to make him work a little harder out there on the mound. I mean, he is just mowing them down. He's settling in. You got to make him uncomfortable. Maybe step out of the box, call timeout, do whatever it takes.
Swinging a foul straight back.
One ball, 2 strikes.
0-2 fastball way out of the zone. I think he's trying to speed him up. Got to stay back. Off speed's probably coming.
Pitch misses. It's 2-2.
2-2 the count.
2 outs, base is empty. Swing and a ball popped up. Wilson under this one. Makes the play, and it's out number 3. Nothing doing here this half. We head on down to the top of the 3rd. No score. And we're back on to the 3rd inning. Now it's the right fielder, Lawrence Butler. Gets the outside corner with that one. Right through there for a strike.
Well, he didn't like those first 2 pitches down an 0-2 hole. He's going to have to battle. Hope he gets a mistake.
Got him looking, and he didn't like the call.
Wow, that's a tough call for the hitter, but the pitcher will take that all day long. Not quite in the strike zone, but he found a spot that the umpire is going to, at least for now, allow him to get that call. So hitters are going to have to make an adjustment, but pitchers are going to learn from those things and really try to exploit them if they can.
And now it's going to be Jacob Wilson. And that's
Ball
down
1.
and away.
Ball 1, no strikes.
Woo, ready to fire now. And that one almost got him.
Well, you've got to establish the inside part of the plate early, and that sends a message not just to this hitter, but to the rest of the lineup as well.
Foul ball there. One down, base is empty. And that is out of play. Top of the 3rd, no score. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts.
Tasked with 1, 2, and 3 to start this inning, but no trouble so far. I'm sure he'd love to strike out the side here. Make a little statement, but you got to be composed in this spot. Focus on getting this next guy. You got 2 good outs. Want to get the 3rd one and avoid the middle of that lineup coming up with a base runner. Could become dangerous.
Here's some real power at the plate. Brent Rooker struck out swinging his first time. Fastball for a strike.
Ball, that pitch is up.
Not
Two balls,
close with
one
that
strike.
one, and it's 2-1. That one fouled off.
Really great change of speeds. He goes off the off speed to the fastball, and the hitter doesn't know what's coming next.
Making 4 strikeouts in a row, just cruising along.
Impeccable command in that one. 3 batters, 3 strikeouts. That's electric stuff out there on the mound.
It's just some places we go. It's just some whips we roll. Oh, always we know. Just some things we show. Oh, cool hat trick. Watch me backspin off the Atlas. Past tense maneuver through.
As we go to the last of the third. Now it's going to be Dylan Board. Check swing, called strike. The next offering misses. 1 ball, 1 strike. And a foul ball. And a pitch.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
And it remains 2-2. Down the left field line, could be extra bases. Around first, heading for 2. And he starts the bottom of the third with a double.
Man, he just absolutely turned on that one. Ripped it down the line. Nice job of staying in his mechanics.
Runner in scoring position. No outs. Ryan Bliss up next for the Mariners. First pitch just misses. Runner in scoring position, nobody out. Here in the last half of the third. And another ball. And now 2 balls and a strike.
As a hitter, you got to learn something from that pitch. He clearly wasn't timed up on the fastball. In a 2-0 count, you have to be ready to do damage.
In the air, left field. Brown on his way over. He's got it. Runner tags at second. The throw to third. And he's in safely at third with 1 out. Back to the top of the Seattle order. Next to hit, Victor Robles. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. Check swing, and he went. And it's 0-1.
0-1.
Moore stands at third with 1 gone in the inning.
I got 1 ball,
In
1
the dirt.
strike.
Wow, that's a great job behind the dish there. The 1-2. And that's outside.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
That one just misses. Full count, 3-2. Donovan Solano in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. And ball 4, 2 aboard. Runners at the corners here, 1 away. Now the number 2 hitter, Donovan Solano. 1 for 1 with a single so far. That's a strike, attacked with the sweeper.
I think ultimately you want to tie him up, get the ball in on the plate so that he can't get the barrel.
Robles runs, pitch in for a strike. And that's a stolen base, not even close.
Well, with that kind of elite arm he has behind the plate, man, it's a pretty big deal when you can swipe a bag against this dude. Maybe more than anything, it prevents teams from just testing him thinking that they can even steal the base. But right here, they successfully moved that runner up to scoring position. Good job.
Got him. Make it 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today.
Certainly a strikeout situation right there. The infield playing back, and this pitcher has to step up and get the swing and miss. Really nice job of attacking the hitter at the plate. Pretty big 2-out at bat coming up now.
Now a chance for Cal Raleigh. Check swing, but he went too far.
0-1's the count.
And ball 1. Second and third, 2 down.
Two balls.
Skips in, and excellent work to corral that one. Could have been dangerous. Next offering is in for a strike.
2-2 the count.
That one is upstairs.
That's a really good take.
Julio Rodriguez in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. 2 outs, 2 in scoring position. And that'll load the bases.
Well, the stage has been set for this offense, Boo. It's all about creating opportunities, and this is one of them right here.
2 outs, bases full. Here's the center fielder, Julio Rodriguez. Yeah, don't need much damage here, just a base hit. Likely will score 2. First pitch, and he just misses.
2 walks in the inning already, and he just doesn't seem comfortable out there. Like he can find the right mechanics and then repeat them.
Laboring here, about to throw his 30th pitch of the inning. High fly ball out towards left center. And that will end the inning. And the Mariners strand the bases loaded, and we're still knotted at 0. And welcome back to the ballpark. Now here is Shea Langoliers. Out to center. Rodriguez settles under this one. And he makes the catch. And there's one away.
Woo! He was all over that first pitch fastball. Just barely missed it. Man, this guy was ready to hit.
Bleday, the next to hit, takes ball 1.
1-0.
4th inning underway, no score. And that's in there for a strike, and now it's even.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
Swing and a foul out of play. Caught him looking for the K.
Quite the start to this game on the mound. Looking very dangerous to these hitters. 7 punch-outs already. So this lineup hasn't had much success trying to figure him out. I'm impressed with what we're seeing here.
Max Schumann up next for the A's. A single his first time. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. Makes the turn and heads for second. The throw in, and he's out.
He's out.
Cut down, and that ends the inning. On to the bottom of the fourth now, still with no score. Bottom four, and now for Seattle, Randy Arozarena. And that one clips the corner. And that's off the inside edge. And now it's even 1-1. That's to third. Urshela to first in time. They get the out on Arozarena.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
And now the first baseman, Luke Raley. 0 for 1 so far. Outside. And that's ball one. And that one is in for a strike. Good pitch.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Swing and a ball ripped right field. And that one back. And that one is gone. That's his 4th home run of the series. It's 1-0. That's his 3rd straight game with a homer, Singy.
This dude is on fire, Boo. These kinds of streaks just don't come around too often. Looks like this guy was looking out over the plate, but he was ready to turn on the inside fastball. So direct to the pitch. Absolutely blasted out of this ballpark.
So up next, Mitch Garver. Flied out his first time. That one missed. And foul ball. 1 out, bases empty, and a run in. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Swing and a miss. And it's 1-2.
1 ball.
Generally, second, third time through the lineup, you want to be able to lean on those secondary pitches and command them. Looks like he's doing a nice job of it.
And there's a ball. Warning track. Wall. And you can touch them all, baseball man. They do it again. Back-to-back homers. His first homer of the year, and they tack one on the board. It's 2-0. That one just sounded different.
And might have been the loudest moment yet. Man, my ears are ringing. I could feel that swing from the booth.
Let's break out the StatCast numbers. It's Singy. It tells us this home run was projected at more than 450 feet.
Yeah, and not many players can hit home runs as far as this one. That's a special feeling, and I'm sure he was giggling a little bit as he was jogging around the bases. That was one heck of a swing he put on the baseball.
Here's Dylan Moore. That one out to right. Butler puts it away for the out. And there's 2 down. Here's the shortstop at the plate. Ryan Bliss. Fly to left his first time. Pitch is in there. 0-1. Action in the pen down there. Mitch Spence up and throwing. Ferguson also throwing. On the ground, Urshela. That's the 3rd out. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. And it's 2-zip. You're dialed into the show. And we're back. Ready now for the 5th inning. Here's the third baseman, Gio Urshela. First
That's
offering,
outside.
and it just misses.
Well, the offense has gotten going, and a pitcher wants to go out there, have a real quick inning, get those guys back into the dugout so those bats can stay hot.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
To the right side, sneaks through, base hit, and a good start to the inning.
Still able to come through behind in the count right there. Really protecting with 2 strikes right there. Pitch wasn't even close, but man, he got the barrel to it somehow. Nice job of bad ball hitting.
Seth Brown up next for the A's. He's 0 for 1. Now he steps off. Nothing doing. Outside low, and that's ball 1. And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. And he can't quite get there. It's a foul ball.
Ball.
Next offering is fouled back.
Pretty impressive. We haven't seen that pitch from him much, but he's got a really good feel when he throws it.
And ring him off, says Patrick Johnson. That's a strikeout. Tyler Soderstrom digs in now. Went down on strikes his first time through. Fastball for a strike at 95. Urshela, the base runner at first with 1 out. And there's a foul ball. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Well, interesting. He's looking very comfortable out of the stretch after giving up the leadoff single. Back-to-back strikeouts, so they haven't been able to move that runner up, get him into scoring position, and try to have a better chance of scoring. I tell you, good job so far on the mound. He just needs 1 more out.
Butler stands in now and watches strike 1.
Well, this looks like it's going to be a wasted opportunity. It's frustrating when you get the leadoff man on, but you can't get him into scoring position. They're going to need a big knock. Try to put something up on the board.
See ya! Strikes him out for the 2nd time today. The A's strand 1, and they're down 2-0. Back now to start the bottom of the 5th, and taking over on the mound, Mitch Spence. He's making his 2nd appearance of the season. So the batting order turns over, and now the right fielder, Victor Robles. That clips the inside corner for a strike. Spence goes 6'1", 26 years old, and he was a 10th round pick back in 2019. Strike 2.
0-2 is the count.
Breaking
1
ball
ball,
misses down
2
and away. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. Donovan Solano up next for the Mariners.
Struck out on just 3 pitches last time.
And there's a curve through for a strike.
Oh, and you can throw that big curve on the inside part of the plate. Very difficult pitch for the hitter to get on plane with. You can have a lot of success if you can pitch in that location.
No balls, 2 strikes.
And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes.
Well, that at bat seemed to be over as soon as it started. 3-pitch strikeout. You've got to be better at the plate right there, at least to foul something off, extend that at bat.
2 down, bases empty. Cal Raleigh up next for the Mariners. Whips one to left. That's a base hit. Joey gets on base and keeps it going.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cage, just working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
Rodriguez in the box again, takes a strike. Next offering is in for a strike.
He doesn't seem to like to pitch up. Hasn't offered on either one of those pitches. 0-2 count now. I think the guy's going to climb the ladder out there.
Good eye in that spot. Raleigh, the runner at first with 2 gone. Base knock right field. Throw in holds the lead runner at second. 2 on now with 2 away.
We don't see this a whole lot anymore where hitters with 2 strikes are willing to shorten up, tighten up, and try to hit the ball back up the middle other way. He was trying to hit that hole, I believe. Very good at bat with 2 strikes.
And a base hit. Raleigh around third. He'll score. It's an RBI single, and they lead by 3. Goes to third, in there. And now they've got runners at the corners with 2 outs.
Comes through with the RBI. You'll often hear the phrase short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it up with the well-timed swing, and came away with a beautiful line drive in the center field.
Now, Luke Raley. That's off the inside corner, and it's 1-0.
Well, he's just given up 3 straight hits, and now behind in this count to this hitter. Might be a good time for somebody to call a timeout. Maybe the pitching coach go out there and talk to him just a little bit.
Just off the inside edge. Mitch Garver would be next if they can extend the inning.
And he's homered already, so I'm sure he'd love a chance to do some more damage here.
That one's in there. That's strike 1. Traffic on the bases with 1 already in. Last half of inning number 5. Now a bullet to second base, but he's got it to end the inning. But they pick up 1 run on the RBI single. It's now 3-0. Back after this on the show. And welcome back to the ballpark. Top of the 6th inning. Now it's the shortstop, Jacob Wilson. Wu back to work. That missed by a lot. Ball 1. Yeah, that's fouled off. The 1-1 is fouled off. Fouls it off, still 1-2. And that just misses.
Boog, I'm not sure how he took that right there. I mean, that was an incredible 2-strike pitch.
And the next pitch is way outside.
Expect for that guy to come right at you with a fastball, something in the zone, because he does not want to allow the leadoff walk. Swing and a pop-up.
Raley makes the grab, one down. Brent Rooker up next for the A's, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts.
Rooker.
Right side, hard hit. Over to first. 2 quick outs to open the top of the 6th. 2 outs, base is empty. And now here's the A's catcher, Shea Langoliers. Just missed.
Now this manager knows that his players are just trying to do too much. Everybody needs to just take a deep breath, relax, and let it naturally happen.
And the 1-0. Just missed. 2 down, nobody on. And we're in the top half of the 6th. Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. Nothing doing there for the A's. Still down 3-0. Bottom of the 6th inning. Now it's the DH, Mitch Garver.
Then the word's out. Your time is up, this your third out. Plus we got hitters on deck, let you word now. We gon' pull up, hood up. What now? Jump out. About to get on your bumper. Shorty that's with me gon' shoot like a jumper. Rounds get the rain and go boom like it's thunder. One got your name on it, calling your number. So stay in the house for like all of the summer and all of the winter.
So they're making a move for a bat off the bench. Rowdy Tellez. That's a strike. It's 0-1.
0-1.
Rip right field. That's back there. That one way back, and it's gone. He sends it out of here. His first homer of the year. It's 4-0. That's their 3rd home run of the game.
They're having a lot of fun at the plate in this one. They've got the long ball working for them on autopilot. It's so tough to come in as a pinch hitter and have success. I mean, you really have to keep yourself locked into the game and ready at any time. So it's always impressive to me when someone jumps in there and gets it out. It's a huge lift for your ball club as well.
And the batter now, Dylan Moore. And first offering is fouled off.
But you just got to delete it. You give up that leadoff home run, go back to work, focus on this next batter.
The Mariners going with a pinch hitter, Jorge Polanco. Polanco went deep in his most recent game. And that one missing low.
1-1.
Sliced hard, but foul down the left side. And down on strikes. And that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer.
Well, he seems to have brought that breaking ball back to the corner just enough to get the call, but I don't think it quite had the zone. That's one of those that can easily go either way, and you just have to try to fight it off if you recognize it soon enough and just don't let the umpire make the decision.
Now at the plate, Ryan Bliss. And that
Ball,
one is
that's
inside ball one. And that misses. And that's ball two. One out, base is empty, and a run in here in the bottom of the sixth. Next offering popped in the air, right field. Butler makes the grab. Two down. And now it's Victor Robles up to hit. A walk and a pair of strikeouts. Swing and a miss as he was late.
Look, it looked like that curveball backed up on him, and although it's a mistake, it works out really good for the pitcher. The hitter's timed it up, expects it to be to a certain spot, and it just doesn't get there.
That's outside. And that is ball one.
That's ball two. 2-1.
That one missed.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
Line drive. Nice grab. Solo blast adds to the Seattle lead. It's now a 4-0 ball game. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. Welcome back. We're in the seventh. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Drew Pomeranz.
Bringing in the lefty with the left-handed hitter coming up to hit. Classic bullpen move right here, so we'll see how it works out.
And now the center fielder, J.J. Bleday. 0 for 2 in this one. Misses just off the outside edge. I think that was a strike.
Good spot there, but didn't get the strike at the knees, and doesn't seem too convinced by the call out there on the mound as he tries to get a better sense of the umpire strike zone.
Now the throw to first on the run. Nicely done for the out. Here's the second baseman, Max Schumann. He's 2 for 2. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. The Athletics down by 4 here in the top half of inning number 7. And that's downstairs. 1-1. Line drive. Come on.
Nothing you can do about those as a hitter. Even though you know that, they still drive you absolutely crazy.
2 down, base is empty. Gio Urshela up next for the A's. In there for strike one. Just missed. This one in the air, right field. And that is that. And we're back. And the batter now, Donovan Solano. That one misses, and that's ball one. The Athletics have some bullpen action. T.J. McFarland getting loose out there. Ferguson also getting ready. There's a swing and a miss.
1-1.
Up and in, and a count 2-1. High fly ball out to center field. Lede in and to his right. Hauls it in for the out. And there's one down. Cal Raleigh, the next to hit. He is at the top of the game in terms of defense at the catching spot. That's in there. 0-1.
It's so impressive because these guys have to do so much study and preparation for their pitchers, for opposing hitters, and really their number one job is to guide that staff through a ball game. And so when you also can turn it up offensively and be a force there, that is a win-win, every manager's dream.
1 ball, 2 strikes the count.
Next offering in the dirt. 2 balls, 2 strikes. And as well, lots of pop in that bat. So you combine the slug with really good defense. Slides, but it gets by him.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Got the top of the ball a little bit, but not much. That was hit pretty hard through the infield, so I think he'll be happy with that swing. Definitely generated some good bat speed.
And next will be the cleanup hitter, Julio Rodriguez. And first offering is fouled off. They say you win.
0-2 is the count.
Raleigh stands at first with 1 out. Swing and a high fly ball right field. Butler makes the grab for the second out. Now here is Randy Arozarena. Out in front with the swing, and that is strike 1.
0-1.
Up the middle. That one sizzling on its way through to the outfield. And out to a board. Not in time. He's safe.
Couple of hits in a row for him here. I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it. Crazy.
Manager out of the dugout now, and he will make a move to dip into the A's bullpen. Mitch Spence done for the night, and the line not closed on him yet as he's responsible for the runners on. The left-hander on now, T.J. McFarland.
And they felt it was time to bring on a left-handed reliever from the pen with the lefty hitter coming up. I think it's a good move. I know I never liked when opposing teams did that to me.
And here is Luke Raley. That misses the zone. Ball 1.
1-0.
Fly ball pretty well struck out towards right center. That one back there. And out of here. Another homer. His second home run of the game, and they throw 3 on the board. It's 7-0. That's their 4th home run of the game.
They can't stop, and they won't stop hitting home runs in this one, Drew. They're clearly feeding off of each other at the dish. A breaking ball on the inside part of the plate requires a hitter to stay really square with his mechanics. If you fly open with the front shoulder, there's no way you keep that ball fair. An outstanding job mechanically. He deserves that home run.
So 2 away with nobody on. And now the DH, Rowdy Tellez. He's already homered in this game. First pitch doesn't find the zone. 2 gone, bases empty, but 3 runs across here, the bottom of the 7th. He was late there, strike 1.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand, looks so good, and then by the time he gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
That's ball 2.
Next pitch misses way outside. And he walked him.
One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So a ball down the line or an into the gap will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best. That is, if you are the offensive side of it.
So now a pinch hitter, Dominic Panzone. The runner on first with 2 gone for him.
With the purpose, there is a reason, and if I repeat that I wasn't
Popped up. Wilson squeezes it, and that's the inning. 3-run shot for Seattle. It's now 7-0. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. J.P. Crawford into the game now on defense, but in a strange way. This is not a position he's used to playing as far as we know. And now Seth Brown. Stretches out and holds it in.
Sometimes you want to be aggressive early in the at-bat. He was right there. Hard line out. First pitch of the inning. No reward, but, hey, you got to keep swinging it.
Soderstrom in the box here. Lets that one go for a ball.
1-0.
Yeah, big swing and a miss. Base is empty, 1 away, and we're in the top of the 8th. Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike 2.
2 strikes.
Next offering is downstairs. Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. That's out number 2.
Oh, this guy's been pretty much a non-factor so far this weekend. Very little in the way of impactful at-bats and quality at-bats, and let alone contact. That's the 6th time they've set him down on strikes in the series. So no doubt frustration mounting and very high right now.
Close one. Doesn't get the call. Going to count 1-2. Puts it in the air out towards left center. Canzone makes the catch, and that is that. Back here in a blowout, which gives us a chance to talk about just about anything.
Bro, don't get me fired.
Singy, where do you stand on the wave?
Well, the wave of star players in MLB or the wave around this ballpark?
The wave around the ballpark.
I think it's a little outdated. I'm more of a Thundersticks guy.
And that's not outdated? Early 2000s Yankees Red Sox, probably the best baseball rivalry that we've seen.
Yeah, and I would say, you know, that kind of simmered down and some other ones started to rise up a little bit. And the great state of Texas, the Astros and the Rangers became a really good rivalry.
Yeah, no doubt. Yeah, that's off the outside edge. Ball 3. Hit on the ground to short. Wilson handles, throws to first. 1 up, 1 down. And up next for Seattle, Victor Robles. 0 for 3 in this one. And that's in there at the knees. Up the middle. In there safely.
Tough play and a nice backhand stop. Had to be perfect with the exchange and throw to get the out, but it looked like he had to dig in there a little.
Runner on at first with one gone. Donovan Solano up next for the Mariners. He swings and fouls one off.
Nope, outside.
Here goes the runner. Pitch is low.
That's low.
Throw, save. That's a stolen base.
Having a good lead is so key when you're stealing bases, even if you've got great speed. But if you don't have great speed, but can get an extended lead and a good jump, you can steal bases on a catcher who can really throw it. That's a nice job right there.
Here's the throw to the plate. Dives in, beats the tag. He scores. It's 8-0. Well, Singy, he is locked in there.
Well, he's really slowed the game down, and it's like he's moving in full speed, and everybody is a step or two behind. The way that he squared up that baseball tells me that he is seeing it like a beach ball.
And here is Cal Raleigh. Soderstrom snags it for the second out.
That was a good pitch to hit right down the heart of the plate. Had pretty good timing on it. Just got underneath it a little bit and popped it up.
Julio Rodriguez up next for the Mariners. Just missed. Swing and a ground ball out to short. They take the force out. That's the third out. Inning over. A run on 2 hits, and they leave 1. Through 8 full, it's the Mariners. We're back. It's the top of the 9th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Colin Snyder.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
The batter will be the shortstop, Jacob Wilson. And the first offering a fastball for a strike.
There it was. here it is. Hit it. He gets a take. Gets ahead in the count.
There's the strike. 95 of that one. Just off the outside edge. And the count is 1-2. Cracks his bat and pops him up. Reaching down. Makes the catch. Brent Rooker now at the plate. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a ground out. And first offering is fouled off. Right through there for a strike. The A's with a lot of ground to make up here at the top of the ninth. Ground ball left side. On to first. 2 up, 2 down. Shea Langoliers getting ready to hit. 0 for 3. A fly out, a ground out, and a strikeout. Swing and a drive deep right field. That's back there. And that one is off the top of the wall. Round second, digging for third. And he's got himself a triple.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. He hit that ball really well to deep right field right there. Got a pitch to drive and just stayed through it nicely. Didn't quite have the trajectory to clear the fence, but you're always happy with an extra base hit.
And now here is J.J. Bleday. There's a swing and a drive. And that one is out of here. His first homer of the year, and they throw a pair on the board. It's 8-2.
First pitch hacking, and it paid off for him in a big way. Well, Boog, clearly some frustration out there on the mound right now. I mean, that ball was so close to going foul. Would have been a long strike, but instead, batter gets rewarded. Did a nice job of getting to the pitch and hitting it hard enough to get over the fence.
And now, Max Schumann. And first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
0-1's the count.
That's down and in.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
That one outside. 2-1.
I can't play around with him here. It's a 6-run lead at this point. Got to attack hitters even if you give up a solo shot.
2-2 the count.
Snyder is just 1 strike away.
3-2.
Very high with that one. And it's 3-2. Popped up. He's got it. Ball game. And the Mariners take this one in a blowout.
These hitters had the long ball working for them today. 4 home runs had a lot to do with them coming out on top.
8-2 the final here. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon.
my dinner. He said, why you always got your head high in the clouds, your eyes to the sky and your face to the stars? Yeah, I can hear them calling me awfully hard. You best believe before I leave, I'ma leave my mark. And we got
6 deep in the sprinter. Shine so bright, she's caught in the glimmer. Shine so bright, she's caught in the glimmer. Shine so bright, she's caught in the glimmer. 6 deep in the sprinter. Shine so bright, she's caught in the glimmer. Shine so bright, she's caught in the glimmer. Shine so bright, she's caught in the glimmer.
Jumping like the hiccups. Snake gang, ain't DJ, turn it up. See the glimmer, the gloss, the sparkle, the shine, the type.